Hey guys, welcome to Aquarium Down Under. The reason I'm outside right now is I was playing with this rock that I had from my old tank, and some other stuff I got when I bought the rock for the new tank. And so I got this big plate here that I got when I got the new tank, and it's a really nice piece, just really big, like it sticks out all the way around, or maybe sticking zoas around the top. But the reason I'm showing you this, and I've also got a couple tubs over here that I've cleaned out. One I put coral and one I put live rock in. But the reason I got this is because I'm going to be reaquascaping the tank. Because the reason I'm doing this is because the I think it was the rabbit fish, even though rabbit fish are known for being pretty peaceful. Or I think it was mainly him, but a mixture of all the fish. Were bullying the fairy wrasse and kept like beating it up whenever it came out. And one time I had like some of the scales lifted up on it, and then another time I had the dorsal fin had a big rip in it. And then, so today actually I was going to tear down my tank to try catch the fairy wrasse and then reaquascape it anyway. Because there's not enough hiding spots in the tank for all the fish. There's about 2, but all fish only hide in one. Like the fairy wrasse, the scissor tail goby, and the tang all hide in the same hiding spot. Which my plan in the future is to add a couple more fish anyway. So there needs to be a lot more hiding spots. But yes, I was planning to tear down the tank today and get the fairy wrasse out and then give it to one of the local reefers. But last night when I was feeding the fish, it usually comes out of hiding and gets a little bit of food and then goes back in. Didn't see it at all last night I was feeding. And then last night when the lights were off and I was going to bed, I got out the torch, had a quick look, and so it's stuck in like a hole in the rock. It's like swam into the hole in the rock backwards to be like safe or something. And its head's still sticking out. I think it might have died of stress in there. And then it was missing an eye as well, which I think a hermit crab something might have taken out. But now it's missing, can't see it at all now, because they're going to take it out. If I find the body, I'll take it out, but if I don't, it should be alright. Might have a little bit of nitrite, so I should probably have a nitrite spike or ammonia spike anyway, because of the sand being mixed around. But I'm going to do a big water change after reaquascaping the tank. And I'm also going to be fracking the hammer coral. So I'll go and show you the tank now. So I'm here inside the tank now. It's not very bright at the moment because the lights for the tank are still turning on. It's about 10 in the morning. But I'll show you where I found the fairy wrasse. So up there in that hole, I just sitting there with its head sticking out. And I've also got this rock down here, which I think this might have pushed it over the edge. I added some rock around this side, and with lots of the rubber I had, I glued it all together and made this, which you can't really see, it's just fitting in there, to try and give it some more shelter for it to hide before I go and catch it out, and that could have pushed it over the edge, and then could have made it die. But yeah, the mirrors, they don't seem to work, so I'll be taking them off, and the glass is still pretty dirty because I've just been stressed in the last couple of days trying to figure out how to save the fairy wrasse until today when I'm going to take it out of the tank. So I haven't really been touching the tank, but this hammer coral, this head on the bottom here, this one, where's my finger? Right there, you can't see my finger though. I'll be cutting that off because that is not getting much light. So it's slowly receding that head, so we're fragging that. I might also give that one under there, which you can't really see, it's almost pretty, like, much fully receded. Might give that a shot at fragging. Also the Monty cap here, yeah, neon green one I knocked off for focus, yeah. The neon green one I knocked off and it's sitting up there on the top of the tank at the moment. Because I don't really have much glue because I used it all on that. And there's no point in gluing it because I'm going to take all the corals off today anyway. And the reason I didn't have that plate in earlier in the tank is because it's too big. So what I'm going to be doing is cutting the back of the plate off. And then fitting it in so it fits like around the overflow box, which I think will look pretty nice. A big overhang over here. And then I'll put the zoas on it because Eat Sleep Reef, he has, if you don't know who he is, search him up on YouTube. He's got a really nice tank. He's got like an overhang which is it's sort of a bit like the part that that hammer coral's sitting on. But it's got an overhang and it's covered in soils. It looks amazing, so I sort of going for that look. I want to kind of keep this rock structure here. But so what I'm aiming for. So I want to have the plate in the middle, some rocks on this side, and some rocks on this side, and the rocks will be built up on either side, and I'll try get this bridge going over the top of them, and I think it'll look pretty nice. Because I really like the aquascape at the moment, but it's just not good for how many fish I have at the moment, which is only 6 fish at the moment because the wrasse died, which like it's a 300 litre tank, and if there's not enough ice of 6 fish, it's not a good aquascape for fish. But yeah, this digitata here is doing really well with that last video. Yesterday I knocked it with this rock structure here. I'm not going to put it in. It's still doing amazing. It looks really nice as well. I haven't got the piece for this power head yet either. But yeah, I'll just come back once I've got the I suppose all the rock out the tank and all. But this is probably the last little bit of seeing the tank how it is at the moment. And next time when I come back, all the rock and coral will probably be in buckets. It's a bit annoying that I've got to redo this aquascape. I don't have to redo the aquascape. I just got to get less fish and can't add any more fish if I wanted. But there's a couple more fish that I'm thinking of getting, so I got to redo this aquascape because this is not good for fish. Yeah, last little bits of footage with this aquascape. See when you've got all the coral fish in the bucket, not fish, they're the fish now, I've got all the coral and rock in a bucket. So the corals are in the buckets. This one here was supposed to be for the live rock, but I ended up just putting it on the piece of plastic here. But the reason why there's not much there is because I've already done the aquascape. I'll be adding the corals in a little bit. Also, I'll show it later, but I fragged the hammer coral. Sorry for the shaky hands there, just stepping over the bucket. It's pretty cloudy at the moment, so you can't really see the aquascape too much. But one thing I am liking about it is there's tons and tons of hiding spots. Like down here, the whole way along they can hide, because this rock here just hangs out. A ton's got a little base and just hangs out. And then all through there's hiding spots all around there. Another thing I'm really liking is the arches. Like there's an arch here, arch in the back there. This arch here I have to get stable though. Well, everything else in the tank is really stable, apart from that arch there. And it looks pretty weird without the arch. So trying my best to get that stable there. And with these rocks here, I'm probably taking them out. Because they're in the line along, they're still in the line along here. I'll probably take them out because I think it would look better without them. Or I might add them somewhere else. But yeah, I've got to figure out to get this stable. Might get some epoxy, get that stable. But I'll just chuck the corals in now. I just placed them along the sand bed because I ran out of glue. I ran out of glue last night when I was making this thing, which I got all the little rubber pieces and put it together like that, and then I had this other piece on it as well to make shelter for the wrasse. And I didn't find the wrasse's body, oddly enough. I don't know how, didn't find it. I must have like an amazing cleanup crew or something, even though I've only got 8 hermit crab and 8 snails, but somehow couldn't find it anywhere. But yeah, so far I'm really liking the scape. So I'll get to adding the corals in, and then I'll go up to Vivus, and I'll probably get some carbon as well and run that in the sump to help clear up the water quicker. I've got some rock here that I think only a tiny couple pieces have been taken out, but I've got all the coral out the buckets so you can't see. Cause I got the lights off because it makes it easier to film the tank at night, gets rid of the glare. But here's a new aquascape. I can't really stand further away because the buckets there. But so it's got a lot more hiding spots. You can see it a lot better now with because it's not as cloudy. But it's got a lot more hiding spots like around there, all that. I've left this side here. This side's the exact same as it was, apart from I've taken I've taken one piece of the rock out. This piece I've just left here, and I'm waiting for the snarl to get off before I take it out. But yeah, so Zoas are doing pretty well. The green side polyps, it's in a better spot for it now. It's got a bit more. It's got more light. It's not being shaded by anything, and it is got more flow. So hopefully it does well. Trachyphyllia here is looking amazing as usual. Libris looking pretty good, same as that Trachyphyllia. The corris doing well. Now over here in this side of the tank, there's not too much flow, but once I get the part that I'm missing for that power head, it should be all alright for flow, because I'll stick it around here. It won't be hidden that much, but it will give a flow. It will sort of come around the side of the tank here and up that way. Yes, so around here is not much flow. Torch coral here is getting an alright amount of flow, but I'd like it to get a bit more. Hammer coral gets an alright amount of flow too. It gets a bit more once this power head turns on. See at the moment that torch coral is getting blasted there, which I don't mind. Torch corals do like a bit of flow. So like this torch coral here, it's getting hardly any flow at all, so I'd like to get a bit more. The little frag I took, that is doing pretty well. All these SBS up here are doing really well. And so I did get some of the epoxy that I was talking about, so I could stick this on. Just did a pretty messy job, but it works. It's the be able to take its dark, bring it close to tank, you can see it better. It's the DD, the aquarium solution aquascape construction epoxy, and it is the coralline algae colour, which for sticking corals to rocks, it's not the best thing, but for sticking rocks together, as long as the rocks are sort of stable before you epoxy it, or if it just sits there without being touched, it doesn't move. Before you epoxy it, then it's then it will work. Because I tried to epoxy this the bird's nest down here where that purple mark is, right there. But it takes 3 to 4 hours to get kind of hard, and then it doesn't say how long to get fully hard in the packet. But so I tried to do that, did not work at all, kept falling off. So I've got a clump of epoxy stuck to the bottom now because I couldn't get it. I pulled as much off as I could, couldn't get that stuff off though. But then so I was put a big dollop of glue and glued it on. And then the reason why I wanted to epoxy that on is because in the past I didn't have good history with gluing that one down. It's in the bottom where it's white. It's from where glue had run on and I pulled it off. I got the stylophora up here, no, stylophora, not stylophora. The green bird's nest here is doing pretty well. So all polips out. Got the montipora around here. I've moved these zoas over here from, they used to be here below the blasto, but the reason I've moved them over here is because I've got this zoa garden here which I want to fill in, but then I'm also going to try start up another one. I was checking if the lens on the camera is pretty good, but yeah, I'll start another one here, the overhang, like East Link Reefs one, because I really like the look of that. Chalice here is doing well. Hopefully it starts to encrust again because it's growing really quick. The acans is probably not going to be the permanent spot down here. Not enough light for the acans down there. But hopefully I can find somewhere to move them. Don't really know where I want to move them at the moment. The digitata, I don't know why, at the moment everything's really bright for some reason. The light, it's normal light settings, but everything's way more bright than usual. I've got the orange filter on and all that, just not really helping. But you got the digitata up here. So I to make it look nice. Yeah, no luck. But yeah, that's up there. These polyps are starting to come out. I moved the montipora here. It actually looks really natural. Just it looks like it's encrusted over the side and hanging off. And oh yeah, this here is the rock that I epoxied on. Quite a bit of epoxy, but it'll be alright. It'll be covered in coral eventually. So that's okay. I've got the also epoxied it on this end too. And so here's the bird's nest. This one, since I got it, is really coloured up. It's got like really green on the like the tips of the, but like it's not even really the tips now. It's almost the whole branch has gone really green. The blastomussa are attached back here. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with my phone. It's really washed out everything. But then here's the torch coral that was there originally, and then I stuck the pavona and the other bird's nest back where they were on this rock. Since I liked it there, the flow will be a bit different now because I've changed the aquascape of the tank, so it'll be different. Yeah, to how it was before. So this is the side view here. I've also put a torch coral back there on the other arch. But hold on, I'll stop the video and try get less washed out to show you this side view. This is a bit better here. It's still a bit washed out, but I just changed the light settings to the daytime lights. Here's the side view. This part here is the same as normal, and the arch is coming out this way, and then there's another arch behind it, which I really like. How it goes out this way then across, and hopefully this montipora goes out and like plates sort of this way here, but not it's facing the other way. It just looks more natural facing that way. I probably when it gets too close to glass, just frag it and then try to get it to go around this way. But it's got the other bridge behind this bridge with torch coral on it, which I wasn't sure how stuff would go up there because there's not too much flow, but should do alright. And do a side view this way as well. I like the side views a lot more now, because before the side view would be like the front of the tank would look really good, and then suddenly just be a line where it just stops, where the rock just stops. Happened for both sides, but here I've got this long rock here, which is to lay across. Is to lay like this. But I got that standing pretty much straight up, and to get that stable, you can see there's a rock jammed behind it, the orangey one, and a rock here, and that's made it super stable, just having that jammed there. Same with this on top, this arch on top, made it super stable because like jamming it down. And also with the epoxy, I'll stop the video, I'll find my torch, and I'll show you the site for a second. So with the skimmer here, taking the lid off, because I'll show you this for a second. You can see there the bubbles moving it really quick, more than usual. So I recently I've set the bubble level so it's just below this white acrylic ring around there, and they've been skimming out really nice stuff. I put a torch behind it, it's much darker than before, but if you look down there, the bubbles are popping really quick, and there's pink stuff around the top of the skimmer. So the pink stuff around the top is just from the pox. When you put it in, there's like this get the torch back up, there's this like white stuff that comes off. It's like white, really fine dust or something that just dissolves into the water. It's like if you're dosing the alkalinity, how it goes like puts the white stuff in the water. That's what it looks like. So it has that in the water, and then there is and that is made that pink bubbles around the top, but also like screws up your skimmer for a while, because I put that epoxy in probably about a couple of hours ago. And the skimmer's still screwed up since then. Hopefully soon it gets fixed up, because the nitrate level and phosphate level is probably a bit high in the tank at the moment. I'm stirring up all the sand from when I was adding the rocks in. But I was coming back to the tank. So back up here at the tank. Take the lid off. To add some food in, because I haven't seen the goby. This is the tail goby. Since I was doing the aquascape in the tank, and I did have my lid off when I was doing it because you put the rock in. But I don't think it's jumped. It's because scissor tail gobies and like all dartfish are known for jumping. But I reckon it's just scared, because lots of time it just hides and it's scared, and it comes out for food. So it's dinner time, so I've got a bit of nori, already eaten about half of it. What I do is feed half a block of mysa shrimp. As to frost it in some water, I'll swirl this around to break it up. And tip it in there. And what I like to do is rinse out this jar in the water, because otherwise it gets pretty stinky. Let's have a look, see if the goby comes out. Hopefully he does. It's suck if he's jumped. He's lost another fish today. But I'm pretty sure it will come out. Also with this aquascape, just realised I'm just looking at the tank, not even at my phone, so you realised you couldn't see it. But the fish swim in and out of it a lot more. It's much better, because it's what I like with tanks as well. When you look at it, and then you see like 3 fish, and then there's another fish swims out, another fish swims out, and they just keep swimming out of rocks, and just keep seeing more and more and more. I really like when aquascapes are like that. Yeah, that's like my opinion with aquascapes. I like arches, and then when there's lots of, and they just keep appearing out of nowhere. But I haven't seen the goby come out yet. Hopefully he comes out soon. I check around here. No, it's not over here. Don't know where the goby is, but I'll give a quick look around on the floor. I've already checked earlier. Oh, there he is. There he is. Popped out. Coming out for food. That's good. He hasn't jumped. I might put a little tiny bit more in, because he hasn't got any. Oh, it'll be fine. I won't add any more in. Won't help with the increased nitrates and phosphates from the messing around with the sand. Yeah, he can survive without food for for like a day. It'll be fine. Some people feed the tank like twice a week, so it'll be all good. But I've also made an Instagram for the channel, and I had an old channel called Aquariums Down Under, which I deleted. I started up this new one, but so there's another Instagram called Aquariums Down Under, which I made, but I couldn't delete it because I forgot the password for it. And so that old account is just Aquariums Down Under, no spaces. So if you see that one, don't follow that one. Follow one, it'll be aquariums.down.under, no capitals. That'll be the username for it. And then the just like display name will be Aquariums Down Under, same as the channel name. So go follow aquariums.down.under on Instagram. I do more regular updates on there. It's much easier to post a little video on there, or post a picture on there, and a lot more updates than that on Instagram. But yeah, that's it for this update today. It's a big update. Just got tore down the whole tank, put it back up again. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week where hopefully something positive happening. But yeah, see you then.